Alright, let's talk about something we all do, sometimes at the worst possible moments, sneezing. Maybe you've let out a dramatic achoo in a quiet library or tried to stifle one during a meeting. But have you ever wondered what's actually going on when you sneeze? Let's dive into the science, the myths, and the downright odd facts about sneezing. So, what triggers a sneeze? It starts with your nose. Tiny hairs and mucus in your nostrils are designed to trap dust and irritants. But when something slips through, like pepper or pollen, your nose sends a signal to your brain. The brain responds with a command that contracts your chest, closes your throat, and finally, forces air out of your nose and mouth at up to 100 miles per hour. That's right. Your sneeze could outpace a speeding car, at least for a split second. But here's something wild. Sneezing isn't just about expelling irritants. It's also a mini reset for your nose, clearing out bacteria and viruses. That's why when you feel a sneeze coming, you really shouldn't try to hold it in. Pinching your nose or closing your mouth too tightly can lead to some weird side effects, like ruptured eardrums, popped blood vessels, or even, in very rare cases, broken ribs. So if you need to sneeze, let it out, preferably into your elbow or a tissue. Now, let's bust some myths. Ever heard someone say your heart stops when you sneeze? Not true. What actually happens is your heart rate might briefly change because of the pressure in your chest, but your heart doesn't stop. Another classic sneezing with your eyes open will make them pop out. Nope, that's a myth too. Sneezing does cause your eyes to reflexively close, but even if you manage to keep them open, your eye muscles are strong enough to handle the pressure. Sneezing is universal, but how people react to it isn't. In English we say bless you or gesundheit, but in Japan, nobody says anything, they just ignore it. In some cultures, sneezing is considered a sign that someone is talking about you somewhere else. And in ancient Rome, sneezing was actually celebrated as a sign of good health. But perhaps the oddest fact, some people sneeze when they step into bright sunlight. It's called the photic sneeze reflex, and it affects about 1 in 4 people. Scientists aren't totally sure why, but it seems to be a genetic quirk. So, next time you sneeze, remember you're not just expelling dust. You're taking part in a global, ancient, and slightly mysterious ritual. And maybe, just maybe, you'll appreciate that sudden, unstoppable achoo a little more. Thanks for watching, and if you learned something new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Gesundheit!